Ethiopian immigrants in Saudi Arabia face a unique set of ongoing and emerging challenges in 2024, shaped by both their migrant status and nationality. These issues are particularly acute for domestic workers, undocumented migrants, and those in low-wage sectors. 1. Deportations and crackdowns on undocumented migrants. Thousands of undocumented Ethiopian migrants have been detained or forcibly deported in 2024 under intensified immigration enforcement. Detainees often face poor conditions in overcrowded detention centers, with limited access to legal aid or consular support. Many Ethiopian migrants had entered the country irregularly or overstayed their visas due to economic hardship or trafficking. 2. Labor exploitation and abuse. Ethiopian women working as domestic workers are among the most vulnerable, facing long working hours, verbal, physical, or sexual abuse, non-payment or withholding of wages, confiscation of passports. Many cannot leave abusive situations due to restrictions on mobility and legal status. 3. Limited legal protections and language barriers. A lack of Arabic or English fluency often prevents Ethiopian migrants from understanding contracts, accessing justice, or reporting abuse. Legal recourse is limited, and workers often face intimidation when trying to lodge complaints. 4. Recruitment and trafficking issues. Many Ethiopian migrants fall prey to fraudulent recruitment agencies or traffickers who promise jobs but deliver them into exploitation. Some are trafficked through dangerous routes via Yemen, risking violence and arrest. 5. Social discrimination and isolation. Ethiopian workers often experience racial and class-based discrimination in Saudi society. Many live in isolation, especially domestic workers confined to homes with no access to community support or basic freedoms. 6. Healthcare and mental health struggles. Access to affordable healthcare is inconsistent. The combination of abuse, detention, and isolation contributes to high levels of stress, depression, and trauma, particularly among women. As of 2025, Ethiopian migrants in Saudi Arabia continue to face significant challenges, particularly concerning deportations and crackdowns on undocumented individuals. Despite ongoing repatriation efforts, many migrants endure harsh conditions and systemic issues that exacerbate their plight. 1. Mass deportations and detentions. Saudi Arabia has intensified its crackdown on undocumented migrants, leading to the detention and deportation of thousands of Ethiopians. In recent sweeps, over 1,400 individuals attempting to enter the kingdom illegally were detained, with Ethiopians comprising 55% of those arrested. Since 2017, more than 500,000 Ethiopian migrants have been deported from Saudi Arabia too. Inhumane detention conditions. Detained Ethiopian migrants often face deplorable conditions in facilities like Al-Shamasi and Al-Kharj. Reports highlight overcrowding, lack of basic necessities, and inadequate medical care. Detainees have described sleeping on floors without blankets, enduring extreme temperatures, and witnessing the spread of diseases. Some have reported deaths within the centers due to these conditions. 3. Repatriation efforts and challenges. In response to the crisis, Ethiopia has initiated repatriation programs. In April 2024, the Ethiopian government began the third phase of its repatriation initiative, aiming to return 70,000 nationals from Saudi Arabia within 4 months. However, challenges persist, including coordinating logistics, ensuring the well-being of returnees, and addressing the root causes of migration. 4. Ongoing migration and risks. Despite the dangers, many Ethiopians continue to migrate to Saudi Arabia, often via perilous routes through Yemen. Migrants face threats from smugglers, armed groups, and harsh environmental conditions. Tragically, incidents like shipwrecks have resulted in the loss of lives. For instance, 38 Ethiopian migrants, including children, died off the Djibouti coast in early 2024 while attempting to reach Saudi Arabia. 5. International concerns and human rights violations. Human rights organizations have raised alarms over the treatment of Ethiopian migrants in Saudi Arabia. Amnesty International reported that Saudi authorities have arbitrarily detained and forcibly returned hundreds of thousands of Ethiopian migrants, subjecting them to inhumane conditions and, in some cases, torture. These actions have drawn international criticism and calls for reform. Thank you for watching.